Okay, kindergarten, we're going to do journals a little bit differently today. Do you remember when we were studying a letter, we would come up with as many words as we can that started with that letter? Well, for journals today, we're going to come up with as many words as we can with the word family we're working on. Okay, we're going to do it together. Don't worry. So make sure you have your journal, make sure you have a pencil. If you want, you can write with me and follow along and try to keep up with my writing. Or if you want, you can just listen and look and watch the video, and then you can pause it at the end and do your writing. Okay, it's up to you. So pretend like this is your journal page. First thing you're going to do is write the date. We just figured out in morning meeting that it's April, so a capital A, a lowercase p, lowercase r, lowercase I, and lowercase l. And we figured out the date is April 21st. And 21 is a 2 and a 1. So we'll do a space and we'll write a 2 and a 1. And then we're going to do a comma and then the year. The year is 2020 or 2020. And that's a 2020. Okay, now that we have the date at the top, let's start coming up with our words. I'm going to give you a lot of hints, and then I want you to tell me, you to try to think of the word that I'm thinking about. All of these words have an I in the middle, and the first little bit of words are all going to be IG. Do you remember in Foundations yesterday we were working with the IG word family? That was the IG word family. Ig. So all of these words are going to have an IG in them. Okay? The first couple words. All right, the first word I'm thinking of, I'm going to give you hints. You try to guess it. And then we're going to write it in our journals. This is something that you would wear on your head, maybe on Halloween. This is fake hair, and it has an I in the middle and a G at the end. What is it? It's something you'd wear on your head as fake hair as part of a costume. Did you get it? It's a wig. Wig. So that word is W-I-G. So maybe you can write wig in your journal and draw a picture of a wig if you want. If you want to pause the video and do that now, you can. Or you can just watch and listen and then pause the video at the end and catch up. It's up to you. Okay, the second IG word I'm thinking of. This is an animal that lives on a farm. Sometimes they're pink and they have little cute little curly tails and they go oink, oink, oink. What kind of animal is this? It has an IG. It's a pig. Let's figure out how to spell pig. Pa, that's a P. Pa, I. That's an I. Pig. That's a G. Okay, we got two IG words. The next IG word I want us to write is something that you might do. You might do if you're going to try to bury something. You might do this. If you're at the beach, you might do this. If your dog is trying to bury a bone, it might do this in the backyard. It has an IG. What do you do to a hole? How do you make a hole? You dig. Da. So that's a D. Da. I. That's an I. Dig. G. That's a G. Okay, we got 3 IG word family words. Now we're going to switch over to IL words. Or ILL. So the ill word family. Okay, so all of these words are going to have an ILL at the end. Okay, the first word I want you to think of. I'm going to give you some hints. This is something you might have to take if you're not feeling well, some medicine to make you feel better, or maybe you have to swallow these as your vitamins. It starts with a P, a pill. If you have to take vitamins and a pill, or if you have to take some medicine, if you have a cold or something, you take a pill of medicine. So that would be Pill, pill. Okay, this next word I'm thinking of is also an ILL word. This next word is something, it's a landform, so it's a type of land, and it's like a small mountain. Okay, so maybe if you're running down the, or you're running up the, it's a word for a small mountain. A small mountain that has an ILL is a a hill. A hill. So that's an H. I, that's an I. Hill. Ooh, that's L. Okay, we're gonna do one more ILL word. This one's kind of hard though. We talked about it a little bit in foundations yesterday, but if it's something that let's see, it's something that collects wind power, and they have a lot of them in Holland. This one's a little bit hard, but it's a big building, and it has these blades that go around and around and around. It's a windmill. A mill is an ILL word. So let's spell it. That's an M. I. That's an I. Mill. Two L's. Okay, this next group of words is going to be all IP words, all IP words, okay? So try to think of the word that I'm gonna give you hints and try to guess what word I'm thinking of. They're all gonna have an I in the middle, and they're all gonna have a P at the end, an IP sound, okay? First one we're gonna do, what part of my body is this? Right here. That's a lip. Lip. So L starts with an L. I. That's an I. Lip. That's a P. All right, next IP word family word I'm going to do. This is something that you would do to a piece of paper. If you didn't like what was on the piece of paper, you might, it's another word for tear, but it has an I in the middle and a P at the end. It means tear, but it has an I in the middle and a P at the end. Did you figure it out? It's the word rip. That's an R. I. That's an I. Rip. That's a P. Okay, we are going to do another IP. This is something that if you were putting on a coat or a jacket, maybe your jacket has buttons that you would fasten to keep it on, or maybe it's something that you go like this to. What would you do to your jacket? If it has a zipper, then you zip it up. Z, z. That's a Z. Z, I. That's an I. Zip. That's a P. Wow, you guys came up with so many IG, ILL, and IP words for journals today. So with your journal, I want you to write as many of these as you can. You need to write at least 3 though, okay? Write the date, April 21st. Oops, some of it got erased there. April 21st, 2020, and write at least 3 IG, ILL, and IP words, but I bet you can write them all. I bet you can write them all, okay? If you really work your hardest and do your best, okay? So make sure you're writing in the lines if you can. I know some of our journals, it's a little trickier to write in the lines. If you need to pause the video so you can copy these words down, you can. All right?